Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. It's time for a full ad preview at Kroger. It runs from Wednesday, it'll be August the 27th, and go through Tuesday, September the 2nd of 2025. We have Labor Day weekend right in the middle of all this, and of course, week two of our buy five or more, save a dollar each mega sale. We have a 4-day sale. We have new weekly digitals that we need to talk about. Yes, we have more than we got in the sneak peek, so I'm looking forward to checking those out. And of course, all the other deals, including the marketplace part of the ad that we don't see in our sneak peek. All right, so do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos I post, as today may be the day that I do this ad preview, but on Wednesdays I do matchups, and then of course I do updated matchups throughout the week just to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the most amazing deals that happen at Kroger. All right, let's jump into this. Of course, like I said, over the weekend we're going to have the Labor Day weekend, so we're going to see a lot of grill out type of foods in this particular ad. Of course, 4 times the fuel points is still happening on Friday. I'm assuming 2 times the fuel points will still be happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if you are that particular region. It'll go well with the 4-day sale. I'm kind of excited about the 4-day sale on top of the 4 times the fuel points Friday, because that means I don't have to go in on Saturday or Sunday in order to grab the 2-day sale items, that kind of thing, because it's a full 4 days. All right, we're going to scoot on down here. So we'll start out here on the left-hand side of the screen. Ribeye steaks for $9.99 after a $3 per pound digital coupon offer. California yellow or white peaches or nectarines are going to be $1.49 per pound with the card. We have private selection snacking tomatoes or Kroger mushrooms. Then we also have Simple Truth organic salad blend, 16 ounce for $5 each. We have the Johnsonville smoked dinner sausage for $3.99. Tyson fresh chicken full line sale, or buy one get one free. We also have buy one get one free on UDF homemade ice cream. Now that is a local ice cream to my region. You may have something similar, maybe ice cream wise, but a different brand for your particular regional ad. And then we have the Hellman's mayonnaise for buy one get one free. Popsicle ice pops, the 6 to 18 count will be $2.99. Doritos, Fritos, Tostitos, they're buy 2 get 3 free. So you're going to spend about $6 on 5 bags of chips there. Then we have Powerade and Body Armor. It looks like it does say Body Armor. Sorry, it's really small. 88 cents for each one of those drinks, which is a pretty decent deal on that particular, thing. A lot of times we see them at $1 on sale, and of course they're regularly priced at like over almost $2 each. So Cheez-It family-sized crackers, club crackers, are going to be buy one get one free as well. So we have a lot of buy one get one free. And then we have Miller, Bud, Coors, Yuengling, Cincy Light, or Garage Beer, 24 packs. All of them are going to be $17.49 after a 5 off 1 manufacturer's rebate coupon. So look for that in the Kroger cashback. All right, we're going to scoot back up here and check out this 4-day sale that is going to be happening. It's going to start on Friday, and it's going to go through Monday on Labor Day itself. So you have plenty of time to grab these deals. I will say I did go in on Sunday this past week for the 2-day sale, and granted it was like 5 o'clock in the evening, and they were completely out of the ballpark franks. I did not get my ballpark frank deal. I was a little bummed about that, but it wasn't the end of the world. So if you want these items, I would not wait until the end of the sale. We do have Kroger coleslaw, it says, for $1.50. I don't know. That doesn't really make me too excited. But there you go. There's an option for you. Now this one's not too bad, I guess. The Cons meat wieners, they're 2 for $6 or $2 each, right? So ballpark franks were a little bit better last week as far as that deal goes. I don't know if these are any better or worse than ballpark. So there you go. And then this is the one everybody's been waiting for, is the buy 2 get 3 free on the 12 packs of soda, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, 7-Up. Check your region. It may be it says 7-Up. It may be Dr. Pepper. So check and see what you happen to have in your particular region, if you have the exact same thing as me, or if you have something slightly different. If you are any of those 3 items are changed out for you, let me know in the comments for your particular region. I'm curious to see what other regions are getting just because, well, that it's interesting to see why. I'm not sure why we get the things we do, but I think the big one is going to be the soda here. Of course, everybody's going to be running for that. Again, for selection purposes, you probably want to go earlier than later to make sure that you get exactly what you want. All right, so this is going to be a brand new week. So that means we're going to have brand new weekly digital deals. And there's some good ones happening here. So we'll start out here with the pork back ribs for $2.99 per pound, otherwise priced at $3.99 per pound. Kroger cheeses, the 6 to 8 ounce ones are going to be $1.49. That's actually a pretty decent price. Otherwise, they're $2.49, and that's a good fill. That, like, I think when we look at the 32 ounce ones, when they're priced at roughly $1.49 per 8 ounces, we're like, yeah, that's a grab. So this one is basically that, except you just get smaller bags, right? We have the LaCroix sparkling water, 8 packs for $2.49. Otherwise, you pay $4.29. Whole seedless watermelon is going to be $3.49. Regularly priced at $5.99. I have a little girl that's going to be super excited about that. We got to get through the watermelon we're already on, but we'll definitely end up grabbing a couple of these. Kroger Deluxe ice cream, and then we have the Outshine Fruit Bar 6 count for $1.99, regularly priced at $2.99, and then Private Selection Buns 8 count or wide pan bread 24 ounce for $1.99, otherwise priced at $2.99 without the weekly digital. So there you go. There's the start. All right, next part for more weekly digitals. Of course, we have the Oscar Mayer bacon. These are $4.99 each, regularly priced at $7.99. Bacon is crazy expensive, but it's so good. So there you go. And just a quick reminder, these are digital coupons. They will not be available to clip until Wednesday morning. So if you are watching this on Tuesday, don't go looking for them just yet. Wait till Wednesday to grab all of these. Then we have the Kroger sweet corn or Baker russet potatoes 4 count trays for $2.99. Regularly priced at $4.99. The last time these were on weekly digital, they were $1.99. So I'm a little disappointed that we're $1 more expensive, but I do realize that it's Labor Day weekend. They're going to be in higher demand because people are going to be buying, especially the corn, are going to be buying this to grill out. So I get it. Then we have the Snack Factory pretzel crisps for $1.99, regularly priced at, I believe that says $3.49 there. Lay's potato chips, Kettle brand potato chips. These are going to be $1.99, regularly priced at $3.49. Then we have the Nabisco family-sized Oreos or Chips Ahoy cookies for $2.99 per bag, regularly priced at $4.29. Scooting on down here, we have the Ore-Ida frozen potatoes for $2.99 per bag, regularly priced at $4.49. Folgers are cafe, what is that? Is that an S there? Bustelo coffee. I hope I said that right. It's really small writing where I'm looking at it. $8.99. After I get done recording it, I like zoom it in as much as possible so you can see it on the whole screen. So sometimes it might be easier to see for you all than it is for me as I'm recording. Anyway, these are regularly priced at $14.99, or that's the sale price they'll be. I believe the coffee itself, especially like Folgers, is actually regularly priced at like $18.99 now. Anyway, it's going to be $8.99. So it's actually a really good price, even though that feels really high from what you've paid in the past year even. So just, if you like coffee, this is the time to grab it. Then we also have 40 pack of Kroger water for $3.99. Otherwise, you pay $4.99. That's a good price there. Tyson frozen chicken is going to be $5.99. Otherwise, priced at $6.99 each. And then we have Kroger Ultra paper towels for $5.99. Otherwise, you pay, I believe that says $9.99. And then we have the Kingsford original charcoal. These are going to be $8.99. Otherwise, priced at $10.49. Okay, so scooting on down, we do have week 2 of our buy 2 or more participating baby, pet, household items get an instant $10 savings. I have a couple scenarios for you in videos from this past week. I can't say this is my favorite sale, but if there's anything that you need to get that tends to be kind of expensive, this is a great way to grab it and get stocked up for a very long time and save a little bit of money in the process. So let me know in the comments if you have any kind of scenario that you did this past week or that you're going to be doing, and we'll hopefully get some more coupons or rebates to go with a few of these deals. We were really lacking last week, so my fingers are crossed we're going to get more. All right, here we go with the rest of the weekly digital deals. Like I said, this is completely brand new to the full ad preview. We did not see this in the sneak peek. But we have the Hershey's Share Size Candy for $3.99 per bag, regularly priced at $5.49. And then Pantene shampoo and conditioner is going to be $3.49 each. I'm hoping we have some sort of coupons to go with it. It's better than paying $4.99, but I actually just did a Walgreens haul on Monday. If you did not get to see that video, go watch it. And I grabbed a shampoo and conditioner from Pantene. And after my full deal with booster and coupons and the whole shebang, I actually got them for like 19 cents each. And these are $3.49. Now, even if I hadn't done the booster, I think I would have gotten them for $2.50. That would have still been a better deal than this particular one. So I'm actually going to pass. Normally I would say I'm going to grab these because I like this and I want to make sure I have some. Now, when I'm shopping at Walgreens consistently, or if you go to CVS, if that's your drugstore, you tend to do better there when it comes to personal care products. So yeah, definitely check out that video if you are interested in the Pantene. Then we also have the Kroger Soft and Strong Bath Tissue, 12 double rolls for $3.99, otherwise priced at $6.99. So there you go. All right, so let's scoot on down here. This is obviously going to be local to my area, but you might be interested in seeing it. We have purchased general admission tickets for the Queen City Championship, September 8th through the 14th. You're going to save $5. Tickets on sale through September 14th. And then we have a Bengals, which is the football team here in Cincinnati, one-stop game day shop, official grocer partner of the Cincinnati Bengals. Find more game day deals, recipes at Kroger.com/football. So there you go. Obviously, your full ad preview may or may not have this in its particular regional ad. Okay, time to check on some more food here. So we have the Homestyle 80% lean beef patties, 8 count. They're going to be $12. Okay, so they're already pre-made for you. Again, a lot of times you're better off just going ahead and buying the meat and like creating the patties yourself. That'll be a lot cheaper. Kroger chicken party wings, 2.5-pound bag is going to be $8.99. Home Chef smoked St. Louis style ribs are going to be $12.99. They're going to be fully cooked in 2 pounds in the deli section. We have the Big K 2 liters. Right now they're $1.25, which is a pretty decent deal for some soda, especially compared to the name brand soda, which is a lot more expensive. Bush's Best Baked or Grilling Beans is $2.50. Kroger potato salad is going to be 3 for $5, or $1.67 each. Hopefully you're fully stocked on potato chips from last week when we got them on the 2-day sale for 99 cents. I did get my chips. I did not get my hot dogs, unfortunately. And then we have Good Cook kitchen gadgets. Here they're $10.99 and up, so depending on what you want to get. Coors Light or Miller Lite 15 packs, aluminum pints, and so forth. Anyway, $15.99 for those. And then Holy Guacamole. We have a deal on some guacamole for $3 each, or 2 for $6. You don't have to buy 2 of them to get that price. It's just $3 each. All right, let's move into the mega sale part of the ad. Of course, this is the first page, which we did get a little bit in the sneak peek, but we'll be moving on to the second page. Now, this is week 2, so all of these items are currently on Mega. We are looking for price changes, and I do know of one for sure that we see there, like the Sargento's cheese slices are going to be up 50 cents from what they are this current week. So if you are watching this on Tuesday and you really want some Sargento cheese, go today before they raise the price 50 cents on each one of them. All right, so we have the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce for $1.49 after Mega Sale. We have Kroger juice cocktail, 64 ounce, and Kraft salad dressing. Both of those will be $1.99 with a Mega Sale price. I already told you about the Sargento cheese, but the Ballpark buns 8 count will be also $2.49 with our Mega Sale price. Philadelphia cream cheese or Keebler cookies are $2.49 with mega sale. We have Ritz crackers or Club crackers for $2.99 with the mega sale price. Kraft single 16 count or Pepperidge Farm buns 6 to 12 count will be $2.99 with mega sale price. We have the Oscar Mayer meat bologna 16 ounce for $2.29 with mega sale. Scooting on down here, we have the Lipton tea 12 pack. And the Gatorade 12 pack. These are going to be $5.99 with mega sale price. Marie Calendar entree, frozen meals, and then the Polar Seltzer water 8 packs will be $2.99 with mega sale. Skyline is a local restaurant here, so we have that in the Kroger stores. So you may or may not have this in your ad, but the Totino's pizza rolls you should for 50 count will be $4.99 with the mega sale price. Then we have the Heinz ketchup for $3.99. It's a 38 ounce bottle with mega sale. Intimates Little Bites or the Thomas English muffins will be $2.99 with mega sale price, and then the Starbucks coffee 10 to 12 ounce or the bag, and then the K-Cup 10 count for $7.99 with mega sale. And finally, the Dixie paper plates or bowls, 25 to 90 count. These will be $5.49 with that mega sale price. I do know we have like a 50-cent off coupon, and there's a couple rebates out there too, I believe. So I want to say this is 50 cents cheaper. I'd have to double check that, but I think that might be the case. Next we have is the Jello or gelatin or pudding 4 counts for like lunches. Nature Valley bars 5 to 12 count. These are going to be $1.99 with mega sale price. We also have the Campbell's Chunky Soup for $1.79 with the mega sale price. Wonder Bread. It's so funny. My dad always wants Wonder Bread, and they are all the time out. It must be really popular. I can never seem to find it. Anyway, Pringles Party Stacks as well. These are going to be $1.99 after mega sale price. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to get him that. I had to go buy butternut the other day. He was like, I wanted Wonder Bread. Like, they don't have any. Pop-Tarts and peanut butter from Jif are going to be $1.99 with mega sale. Now, hey, did you get your weekly digital of peanut butter for 99 cents this current week? If you haven't, make sure you stop at Kroger before the sale ends on Tuesday, and you're able to stock up on those peanut butters. I was able to grab all 5 of them for 99 stinking cents, which is amazing. Then we have the Kroger fruit and grain bars, Funables, fruit snacks, 10 count. These are going to be $1.49 with mega sale. We have the Monster energy drinks as well as Velveeta, a 32 ounce brick for $6.99 with mega sale price. Kroger meat entrees are going to be $7.99 with mega sale price. Then we have the Ace Bakery gourmet buns, bread or rolls. Actually, never heard of these before, but anyway, they're going to be $3.49 on mega sale price. There you go. Then we have I Can't Believe It's Not Butter or the Cascadian Farm organic cereal. These will be $2.99 with mega sale price. I know we have like a coupon specifically for the Cascadian Farm cereal. That's in my matchups from Wednesday. So you could definitely go check out some of these matchup videos, especially with the mega sale stuff. That's all going to be the same into next week, unless things like the coupon expires or, that kind of thing. If something disappears or is leaving, then it'll be a little bit different. Crest toothpaste is going to be $7.99 with mega sale. And that is the Gum Detoxify, the Brilliance, the more expensive toothpaste to begin with. And then we have the Dove bar soap 4 count for $6.99 with mega sale. And finally, the Kellogg's giant size cereals, as well as the Lactaid milk 96 ounce, mix that up, for $5.49 each with the mega sale price. Next, we have the lower prices section. I know we've all been kind of chit-chatting about it in the comments, especially from the sneak peek, that they're not really great price drops, or nobody's real excited about this. Either way, I'll take it being less expensive, because then when it goes on sale, it's even cheaper, right? So fresh baked cookies are 30 count or $7.99, which it says it's a price drop. We have the Kroger cut and peeled baby carrots, which is also a price drop for $1.39. It's for 16 ounce bag. We have the Bar S meat franks, 12 ounce for $1.25 each with a price drop. The Kroger foil, 25 square foot for $1.99 with a price drop. Kroger ketchup, 24 ounce for $1.39 with the price drop. And then the that was an everyday low price for the ketchup. Everyday low price for the Kroger pasta is going to be $1.25 as well. Now, over on the right-hand side of the section is the bottles and brews. I don't generally read those to you, so take a gander at them as we continue on down the page. So we'll scoot down here to the grocery essentials. Oh, having trouble getting to move. I'm trying to let you look at those alcohol deals if you hadn't been. Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers are going to be $2.50 each, as well as the Capri Sun 10 count will be $2.50. Stubbs sauce, 12 to 18 ounce, will be $4.49. Dave's Killer Bread organic bread is going to be buy one get one free. Simply Fruit Drink or Aid will be $2.50, as well as Gold Peak Tea 52 ounce will be $2.50. Frito-Lay multi-packs will be $9.99. They're regularly priced at $10.49, but right now they're on weekly digital for $7.99 for like the last couple of hours of this particular day. So if you are watching this on Wednesday, then you've missed your opportunity. But if you're still watching on Tuesday, make sure you grab these at $7.99 before the sale ends. And then we do have the Kroger sour cream cottage cheese or dip for $2 each. It's currently that price too. I know I tried to get some fridge onion dip for Kroger and they were completely out on the weekend. I went at the worst possible time. I went on Sunday, late afternoon, like it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And there so many things were picked over. So that is the worst time to go shopping. It's busy and it's picked over from the whole weekend. And I don't know that they restock all that much over the weekend. So it was pretty pathetic. So anyway, pick a better time to go if you're smart. All right, so I don't know if this is a regional thing or not, but it does say coming soon, 55 plus senior discount. Take an extra 5% off on in-store food and household purchases Wednesday, September the 3rd. Use your food or over-the-counter benefit card for medications, things like that. So if you are a 55 plus senior, all you have to do is let them know on Wednesday. They're probably not going to ask you. You're going to have to ask for it and maybe even show your license or something like that. But yeah, you just have probably just ask for it, to be honest with you. But anyway, they'll take an extra 5% off. Now, if you look like you're 22, they're not going to give it to you. Next, we have find your favorite natural items. We have Chobani Creamer, 2 for $9 or $4.50 each. Simple Truth Organic Broth, $1.99 for 32 ounces. Of course, we've already talked about there is some broth that is 50 cents on sale. So I don't know. It's specifically a certain kind of broth, but it is Simple Truth. And then we have the Lar Bars multi-pack, Liquid Death 6-pack for $7.99. We have the Siete tortilla chips. We might still have an Ibotta rebate. Anyway, they're 2 for $7 or $3.50 each. And I know we had a bunch of Ibotas for the Siete products, so I don't know if we still do or not. I'll have to double check that. Simple Truth Organic Orange Juice, 52 ounces, $5.99. And then we have the Simple Truth Organic 85% lean ground beef for $7.99. Let's scoot down here. We have Home, Health, and More to look at. We have the Lindt or Lindt Lindor or Excellence chocolate bars for buy two, get one free. Kristen S. Shampoo and conditioner is going to be $11.99. We have the CeraVe Air Foam cleansers for $13.99. Arm & Hammer toothpaste is going to be $3.99 for 6-ounce toothpaste. We have the Dawn dish soap, select varieties for $2.99. And then we have the Rubbermaid Take-Alongs food storage for $3.99. And let's continue to scoot down here. All right, so I found this interesting. I kind of ran through the deals or ran through the ad real quick before I started recording just to see what was going on. And it has this $10 off when you spend $50 on back to school essentials. Now it is a pickup and delivery only. So if you are, not doing pickup or delivery, it doesn't apply to you, but it is an extra savings for you on back to school essentials with a digital coupon. So we'll see that pop up and you'll see it attached to a bunch of different products. I'm not sure if it's going to be like the 10 off 40 when it was pretty much on everything but food. So this might be that same case there and you could get some pretty good deals. It says includes school and office supplies, facial tissue, food storage bags, hand sanitizer, and more. It's interesting that they pick now to put this one out, considering most people have been back to school for a while. However, I know lots of schools wait till after Labor Day to start. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. I don't believe that's the case anymore for where I grow up. I think they start in August now. But yeah, so maybe some of you are still waiting to go back to school. That'd be interesting. Who is still waiting to go back to school? Let me know in the comments. All right, here's the page in our ad preview for the full ad preview that always has the fresh cut fruit bowls as $5, but in the sneak peek, we never even have a price. It's so funny that that happens. The Kroger red, green, black, or tricolor seedless grapes 3-pound packages are $6.99. Private selection colossal blueberries, as well as the raspberries, are going to be $4.99. We have Bloomhouse dozen roses for $8. Rave Cosmic Crisp or Pink Lady apples for $1.99 per pound, and then large avocados will be $2.50 each. All right, scooting down here with Guaranteed Fresh, including the Oscar Mayer Deli fresh lunch meat, as well as Johnsonville breakfast sausages for $3.99. Simply potatoes, 20-ounce bag will be $2.99. We have extra large easy peel shrimp. If sold in a 2-pound bag, it's going to be $6.99 per pound, but will be $13.98 total with 2 pounds. Kroger 73% lean beef patties. It's 6-pound bag, so it's a pretty big bag. You're going to get 24 burgers there for $20. So they're under $1 per burger. I think it's a pretty decent deal. The more you buy, the more you save, right? Private selection Angus 80% lean ground chuck is going to be $6.99. And then we have the Maury's cod, flounder, or salmon fillets for $6.99 per box. And then scooting on down, we do have the deli and bakery section items, including the apple pie or other varieties of pie for $5.99. Private selection wildflower honey turkey breast is going to be $10.99. Colby Jack cheese is going to be $8.99 per pound. These are found in the sliced to order or grab and go sections of your Kroger. And then we have the Home Chef party size fried or baked chicken 24 piece. It's going to be $22, but they do ask for 24-hour notice, especially on a holiday weekend. So if you are wanting this chicken for Labor Day itself, make sure that you call them up and let them know so they can have that order ready for you. All right, here comes the new part of the ad that I generally do not read to you, the bottles and brews section. So take a gander at this. Now, if you're wondering where I am finding this full, complete ad and it's so clear and crisp and wonderful, I'm actually at Kroger.com looking at them online and screen recording the ad that they have there. So every Tuesday, they post the ad for the next week, 24 hours in advance. And so I try to do this for you so that way we know exactly what's going on. Now, like I said, I don't read these to you, so take a gander while I'm talking. But hopefully you're able to score any of these that you'd like. Probably going to have a lot more alcohol deals anyway, just being a barbecue weekend in general. So, yeah, check these out if you want them. But that's where I find this very nice, clear, no watermark ad preview for you that I do every Tuesday. You guys seem to like it. The views are very high on this particular video. I know it's kind of weird to do 2 ad previews each week. I love the sneak peek. I don't want to give that one up because I like to know what's going on, but we only get 5 pages maybe, if even that. So it's just a little bit of a taste, but this one gives you everything. All right, next part of the ad here, again, with school supplies, is talking about Crayola products for just $1. It looks like it includes chalk, colored pencils, markers, crayons, which I think the crayons are still 50 cents at Kroger, glue, that type of thing. So you are getting some items there. I don't know what the limited edition thing is. What is that there? I don't know what that is. Anyway, this is probably going to be the last week we see back to school items. I can't imagine we're going to go another week past Labor Day weekend. Like I said, most people start back to school before Labor Day anymore, but sometimes we do see them come back to school after Labor Day, and that's probably all we got there, and they'll move on to Halloween. That's my guess. We'll see fall and Halloween move into these next couple weeks of ad previews. New year, new gear, back to school lists are found on Kroger.com if you're looking for them. All right, Top Flight one subject notebooks are going to be 39 cents. Crayola crayons, like I said, 50 cents right there. Do not pay more than 50 cents for 24 crayons. We have the Elmer's school glue 4 ounce and the Paper Mate Pink Pearl Racer 3-packs. These are going to be 59 cents each. Top Flight composition notebooks are going to be just $1. And then some candy that goes with your back to school is going to be the Ice Breakers gum 40 count for $3.79. Kinder Joy eggs will be $1.99. We have the Nerds Sweet Tarts or trolley candy for $3.99. High Chew candy is going to be $5.99 for a bag. Scooting on down, we actually had a lot of candy that was on clearance sale this past week. So, might be worth still checking to see if there's anything that was missed. Mars party size candy is going to be $9.99. We have the Harbo gummy candy for $1.99. And then finally, the hot tamales or Mike and Ike candy for $1.25 each. All right, everything you see from this part of the ad forward is going to be completely brand new, as we don't ever get a sneak peek of the marketplace part of the Kroger ad, although a lot of the last part we watched was completely new to us as well. So not every Kroger is a marketplace ad. Sorry, I know you're not an ad, but a marketplace Kroger. That just means that they have like a clothing section. Sometimes like mine has clothing, shoe sections. It's really not all that much more other than having clothing, I guess. I'm trying to think what else there is. I know at other Krogers that don't have marketplaces, it's really just the clothes that they're missing out on. All the other items that's included in the marketplace, they still tend to have. Anyway, it looks like we have the Carter's Sleep and Play is $11.99, regularly priced at $18. We have the Dip 1/4 zip pullover or sweater, normally priced at $32 to $38, 32 to 38. There you go. $21.99 is the cost. Carhartt pants are going to be 20% off. Normally priced at, this is the sale price shown is $47.99 for those pants. We have the Lee Motion Flex twill pants for $29.99. And then let's scoot on down here. We have the Justify hoodies or joggers for $19.99, regularly priced $30 to $35, and those are the junior sizes. And then we have Bear Paw shoes, save $10. They're on sale anywhere from $70 to $80, depending on what you get, and they're women's sizes. And then there are clearance going on at Kroger on clothing, which includes, I don't know what it includes, but it's going to be up to 70% off. I know my store has them back like by the clearance section where, and it's just like 2 racks, and none of them were like super exciting. So, I don't know, maybe your Kroger has more of a selection than mine. Next, we have the back to school coupon we already talked about. There's a digital coupon that probably won't be available to clip until Wednesday. You can look for it, but I think it's Wednesday. It's save 10 when you spend 50 on back to school essentials. And so here's some back to school things, I guess, they're going to add into the marketplace. So again, we've already seen this. Now here's where you can find your back to school list. You can scan the QR code, or you can go straight to Kroger.com and look it up with school supplies. As long as your school has a school supply list out there on the internet, it will be there as well for you to look at. $1.99 for Crayola 8-pan watercolors, 50-page marker and watercolor pad, or 10-pack mini twistable crayons. Okay, so for $1.99. Crayola 12-pack colored pencils or 10-pack markers are going to be just $1. We have the Top Flight notebooks for just 39 cents, regularly priced at $1.29. All right, check out some lower prices on some back-to-school items, which include the Top Flight fashion portfolio, folders basically. They're regularly priced at $1.19, but they're going to be just $1. Elmer's school glue is 59 cents, regularly priced at $1.29. And then Crayola 24-pack of crayons is 50 cents, regularly priced at $1.49. And finally, some backpacks like Lilo and Stitch light up backpacks or the Minecraft light up backpack for $14.99. Now, one thing to note, I'm curious about your store. So because all our schools around here go back like the middle of August, basically we don't have a back to school section anymore. If you want any of these kind of items, I think they're still on sale, but you have to find them in the home office or the office section of the store. They're not like in the seasonal section. We've moved past that. There's a little bit of summer left, but they've already got Halloween candy going and stuff like that. So I'm just curious what your store's like, especially if your kids aren't back to school yet. I wonder if you still have a full back to school seasonal section. All right, let's move on to the Ninja Twisty High-Speed Blender. So these are regularly priced at $139.99. They're going to be $129.99. So you're only saving $10, but $10 is better than paying 10 more bucks, right? A dash of that kitchen textiles are $9.99. And then we have everyday living kitchen gadgets for $9.99 and up. So no cheaper than that. Good Cook 16-inch non-stick pizza pans are going to be $8.99. We have Chefman 6-quart dual basket air fryer for $89.99, regularly priced at $99.99. And then finally, Fabware open stock knives will be $7.99 and up there. So there you go. All right, with back to school, we need some toys, right? I don't know. Save 20% on your Nerf and active sports toys. And it says it shown here is anywhere from $3.99 to $19.99 on the sale for all that Nerf gear. We have the Airbrush Plush. It's on sale for $4.99. It's 50% off of its original price. Then we have the Smashers Horror House. Regularly priced at $14.99, on sale for $7.99, so you're saving $7. I kind of feel like if something says Horror House on it, I don't buy it for children. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but that's just my thought. Then we have the Monopoly Junior or Uno Quattro, save 50%, so $9.99 for these games. They're on sale there. Oh my goodness, what is Uno Quattro? That's crazy. Okay, and then Monopoly. I think Monopoly nobody likes, to be honest with you. It's a really long, boring game. At least that's my opinion. Maybe you love it. We have the Everyday Living Micro Plush Throws, 50 by 60 inch. They're going to be $7.99. We have the Smart Way 6-pack towel sets, normally priced $11.99, on sale for $7.99. And then we have the Compound Kings slime jars, 50% off, and they'll be just $1.99 each. So all of those must-grab deals for all parents out there. Monopoly and slime, right? Probably a big no. Anyway, that's the end of this ad. The rest is just like the stores that are participating in this particular regional ad. Of course, some of you will have some changes in your particular regional ad. So take everything with a little bit of grain of salt, not grain of a salt, and note that there might be some price changes or a couple of deals that are different from region to region. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you've made it to the end, you're pretty awesome. Okay, I have a question for those of you that have made it to the end and are completely watching this. Do you watch both the sneak peek ad preview in its entirety and this one in its entirety? I would love to know what people do with these ad previews. I'm just curious. I know people like to watch them because these are my most viewed videos every week, even over all the matchups. And my matchups take me hours and hours and hours of work to do, where these are pretty simple. I literally just screen record and talk. So it's obviously easy for me to do. I'm just curious if you watch both into its entirety, if you skip forward in some things, just what is your, what do you like about this? What do you not like about this? And let's see if I can make these ad previews any better than what they are. All right, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll be back with you more deals later, so I will see you then. Bye, guys.